Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming forth to carry me home. But still my soul feels heavenly bound, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. The brightest day that I can say, coming forth to carry me home, is when your house shine, washed my sins away, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Coming forth to carry me home.
Call Halom Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. All praises be to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Much respect to the brothers doing the work and pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Salutations to the hopeful elect and the confusion to face that is scattered abroad. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Through the Spirit of the Most High, I was prompted to do this class because the purpose of this class, first of all, it's entitled, "The Lord shall gather you from all nations." And so the main purpose of this class is to crush and dispel all of the false doctrines out there that some one man is going to gather together the lost tribes of the house of Israel or the scattered tribes of the house of Israel, Salakia. There's a lot of false prophets out there that are taking people overseas in Egypt or Israel, and they wind up stranded. Passports are confiscated, and they're over there with no food or water, and they're talking about they're waiting to be redeemed. So Jaquan with a red bandana tied around his head and holding a long staff, his ass is coming out of the ghetto talking about he's going to round people together and help deliver Israel. All right, Jaquan is not coming out of this Bible. He can drop dead, man. We got to stop following these lying prophets that don't know the Bible. These people are wicked Negroes that just want to exalt themselves as a god on the earth. They worship and serve the creature. So we got to watch these wicked Negroes. So without further ado, I'm going to go into the scriptures. And I apologize, I started this class earlier, but my camera was off. All right, let's go into the scriptures. I'm going to start off in the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other. His elect are the children of Israel, as it is written in Isaiah 45 and 4. There's more. Let's go to Hosea 6 and 1. Come, and let us return unto the Lord, for he has torn, and he will heal us. He has smitten, and he will bind us up. Let's go to Jeremiah 46 and 27. But fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and be in rest, and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. So you tell Jaquan to have a seat and study the Bible. Better yet, be quiet, because I've been having all types of demons hop up on the comment board that don't know the scriptures lately, and they're trying to teach. And there's one ignorant Negro going to hop up on the comment board calling himself an Afro-American and talking about all the tribes are in Africa and they're all black. So he's pushing what's called a BOI doctrine, or black only Israelites. All right. And then he's going to come on the comment board saying, let me edify you, brother. How you going to edify me and you don't even know your own nationality? Be quiet. So we got a lot of wicked Negroes hopping on the comment board trying to exalt themselves, and they don't know the scriptures. Let's continue. Jeremiah 46 and 28. Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant, saith the Lord. I am with thee, and I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have driven thee. But I will not make a full end of thee, but correct thee in measure. Yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished. So all the other nations are going to be taken down. The Most High is going to use the men of Israel as his battle axe to do so. So when the fire, or that nuclear fire and destruction hits Babylon, it's going to look like a lake of burning fire while we're being lifted up into the chariots, Most High willing. And we're going to watch the destruction of Babylon from an aerial view. And then, subsequently, the other nations are going to fall down and go into captivity. Their ass is going into the cotton field next. Okay? Let's continue. Ezekiel 34 and 11. For thus saith the Lord power, for behold, I, even I, will both search my sheep and seek them out. Who are the sheep? Jeremiah 50 and 17, it's the children of Israel. Verse 12. As a shepherd seeketh out his flock in the day that is among his sheep that are scattered, so will I seek out my sheep, and will deliver them out of all the places whither they have been scattered in the cloudy and dark day. Verse 13. And I will bring them out from the people, and gather them from the countries, and will bring them to their own land, and feed them upon the mountains of Israel by the rivers, and in all the inhabited places of the country. That's crystal clear. So stop listening to Jaquan, the false prophet. He's probably got a blunt in his hand and high on weed smoke and a daggone 40 ounce of malt liquor. So tell him to sit his ass down. I'm hard on you false prophets because you're messing with the sheep. Isaiah 11 and 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth, all throughout the Bible. Ezekiel 36 and 24. For I will take you from among the heathen, and gather you out of all the countries, and will bring you into your own land. So I don't know, these false prophets, they don't read the Bible. Once again, they just want to be exalted. Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 34. And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein you are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out. Okay, crystal clear. So while all the other nations are, well, first of all, the destruction of Babylon with nuclear fire, and us seeing it from the aerial view of being lifted up in the chariots. This is also written in Revelations 11 and 11, and Isaiah 26, somewhere around verse 20 and 21. We'll get it at the conclusion of this. Let's go to Jeremiah 23 and 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Jeremiah 31 and 10. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations. No, we're going to listen to Jaquan from the hood that smokes blunts and drink 40 ounce of malt liquor. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattered Israel will gather them, and keep him as a shepherd doeth his flock. Let's read that again. Jeremiah 31 and 10. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattered Israel will gather them, and keep them as a shepherd does his flock. So he's even letting the nations know, I'm going to gather my people, my sheep. He scattered us, so he will gather us, just like he said. Let's go to 1 Chronicles 16 and 34. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Verse 35. And say ye, save us, O power of our salvation, and gather us together, and deliver us from the heathen, that we may give thanks to thy holy name, and glory in thy praise. Once again, false prophets saying the name don't matter, and saying they will gather you. They're going to go stand on top of somebody's landfill or a hill somewhere with a staff raised up and blowing a ram's horn. Man, your dumb ass is going to get thrown in prison and beat down, okay? Who do you think you are? Blowing the ram's horn, talking about you gathering the children of Israel. They're going to throw your black ass in prison, man. All right? And this is where they'll take you to try to deceive the sheep. See, I know what these devils, the wiles of the devil, what they're going to do. They're going to take you to Zechariah 2 and 6. Okay, let's go there then, devil. Let's go there. Zechariah 2 and 6. Ho, ho, come forth, and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Okay, we're going to get it. The daughter of Babylon in the land of the north, North America. Lady Liberty, America. But let's get it. He's talking about a spiritual flee, and we're going to prove it. That's talking about saving your soul, means turning away from spiritual fornication committed here in Babylon. Like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Let's get it. Jeremiah 51 and 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. So Jaquan, be quiet. that he may not be cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, and he will render unto her a recompense. That's crystal clear. Your soul, that's talking about stop committing spiritual fornication in this wicked kingdom. Eating shrimp, crab, pork, lobster, celebrating Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas. Thank you, Kennedy. We're going to get it. All right, there's more. Ezekiel 33:9. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. Once again, this is too high for some wicked simpletons out there, simple-minded. It's talking about a spiritual flea. Stop committing spiritual fornication in this wicked kingdom. All right? Let's see what's going to happen to the elect, the 1/3 that's going to make it through the major destruction to come. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. That's the elect. And 144,000 is the elect of the elect. They're going to be the governors in the kingdom to come. It's not going to be like the wicked Rothschilds that are popping young boys in their bottom. So it's not going to be nothing like that. We're going to rule in righteousness, most high willing that I make it. Zechariah 13:9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined. And I will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord is my power. Once again, they shall call on my name, you fake false prophets, you weak, effeminate pastors. I had a weak, effeminate, fake Israelite get on the comment board with a 3-paragraph, emotional, long, drawn-out high school love letter that has been spiritually castrated by Esau and his wicked kingdom of Babylon, Lady Liberty. I don't want to hear your emotions. Be quiet. Okay? So this guy gonna wait till he's on his menstrual cycle and then want to come up on the comment board and beat his chest without a single precept or a scripture. I'm not hearing you, you effeminate man, coming out of your emotions. If you're not coming out of this Bible, then drop dead. That's how I feel about your personal emotions. You don't know who you're dealing with here. And that fake Israelite talking about an Afro-American and that all the tribes are in Africa and they're all jet black. Go join the Black Panther somewhere, you damn demon. I'm sick of these fake Israelites coming on the comment board. Then when you go to their content on their YouTube page, there's nothing on there. And one of them named Amik, AHMIK1, he has something on his content, on his YouTube content homepage, talking about baby names. Great names for babies. I told you, weak and effeminate. All right. Let's go what Kennedy Ware brought up. Revelations 18:6. Revelations 18. Let's get it. Revelations 18. And this song is beautiful. I'm going to turn it up. I can speak over it. All right, Revelations 8. Was that, I think you wanted to go there, right, Kennedy Ware? 18:6. Yeah, hold on, I'm reading it. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm gonna back up some. Let's go to Revelations 18:4. Yeah, let's go there. Let's start at 3. Revelations 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And that fornication is spiritual. All the other nations is following behind Lady Liberty, aka America. Pedophilia, homosexuality, worshiping multiple gods. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and receive none of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. That's good, Kennedy Ware. Good precept. That is spot on. That come out of her, that ye be not partakers of her sins. That's a cut right there. Crystal clear. So Jaquan and his black-only Israelite doctrine can just go away somewhere. I've been getting attacked by demons on my comment board day in and day out. And a wildebeest, cave beast, Shedamite the other day. All right? There was one more. Yeah, okay, I know. Let's go to Revelations 11. Revelations 11 and 11. Let's get it. Revelations 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them that saw them. Verse 12. And they heard a great voice from the heavens, saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. See that? We're going up into the chariots, Most High willing. Verse 13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. That's a number of perfection to the Most High. And the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to the power of heaven. See that? In 3 days and a half, approximately 350 years, that spirit of life is the words coming out of this book, the Holy Spirit. How? Through the men of the Lord. Okay? That's how. All right? We're going to let this song finish out, and then we're going to close out.
Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forth to carry me home.
All praises be to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Much respect and honor to the brothers doing the work in sincerity and pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Salutations to the hopeful elect and the confusion of faith that are scattered abroad. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forth to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forth to carry me home. Sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down. Coming forth to carry me home. But still my soul feels heavenly bound. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. The brightest day that I can say, coming forth to carry me home, is when your house shine washed my sins away, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home.